Hey guys, it's towniesimbuilds here, and welcome back to another build. Today's build is actually a request from a fellow simmer named Sue, who originally asked for a seafood restaurant in the world of Bridleton Bay. Now, unfortunately, as some of you guys may know, I don't own this pack, but I do in fact have Henford on Bagley, and I thought it was a really great place for this build. So what I created was a seafood pub. It's very small, it's very rustic, but I do think it's a really cozy space for your Sims to hang out. So with that said, let's head on over to the world of Henford on Bagley and check out the build. Alright guys, and here we are with a full view of the lot. This pub is known as the Old Mariner Pub, which I thought was a pretty fun, quaint name, and we are in the little downtown area of Henford on Bagley. So in terms of theme, Sue requested for this build to be a little bit more rustic, not so fine dining, if you will. So I was thinking about it, and in my head I was thinking, you know what, I'm going back to my home of New England. We love our seaside colonial styles, and this is definitely very fitting with that. Now this lot is also super small. I believe it's a 20 by 15, so it does fit the PR lot in the Bridleton Bay world. So pretty small, very versatile, can fit into a lot of different places. And what we're looking at is, of course, the outdoor dining area. This is connected to the pub itself. You guys saw the full giant chimney as well. I really love creating that fireplace. Towards the back, we will get to see the kitchen very shortly, but you know, just some trash, just some spare lumber to fuel the fire. You know, it is winter, so things will get chilly here in the Henford on Bagley world. But swinging it back around, we will check out the lot in different forms of lighting. I believe we're currently in the afternoon view. We'll switch it on over to the evening view, followed by the night view if you're into the night on the town event. Back to the morning view, and returning to the afternoon, where we will take a look inside. So starting off our tour is of course the first floor of the pub, and this is pretty much where all the action is really happening in town. Over here is of course the front entrance, and this was vaguely inspired by Red Lobster and Olive Garden if you guys are familiar with those restaurants. Usually there is like a little archway area, and sometimes you can get a peek at the specials, but you know, depends on place to place. Anyways, moving inside, we do have a view of the beautiful bar that came with the cottage living pack. And just to further drive home that nautical theme, I did size up that beautiful base game painting. So it has a nice tropical underwater feel. And I do have a lot of those fish taxidermy statues, I think I call them. They are pretty much seen throughout the first floor of this build as well. You guys just saw the grand fireplace that is connected from the outside, along with a flat screen TV. And what we're looking at over here are pretty much private, cozy sitting areas. So if you want to grab a drink, you want to have a private conversation with your friends and hang out, these are definitely great spots to do so. Now, as a fun note, I very recently got the Jungle Adventures pack, so you will see a lot of items here. I really love those little lanterns. There were really awesome rustic pieces of furniture. I think they are done in like a country or mission style theme, if that makes any sense. And I also used the Jungle Adventures windows here as well. If you've been to restaurants in real life, there are these really funny like peek holes through the walls. So I did try to create that effect using these objects. But of course, over here is the main dining / restaurant area. So plenty of nice booths to sit in. I did playtest this a lot, so all of your Sims can have pretty easy access using this area. But moving out, we also will have a look at the kitchen. Now, I don't have the Dine Out pack. I know from a lot of chit chat and rumors that this pack is super buggy, so unfortunately this is not a restaurant. This is in fact a bar. But due to the nature of this place, we do need a kitchen, right? So I did kind of squeeze one in here. We do have 2 stoves, we have a fridge, sink, and dishwasher. So hopefully it's useful if you want to grab a snack that's not at the bar. Your Sims can definitely do so. But moving over here, we have a look at the bathroom. It's, again, very cozy, rustic. It fits with the rest of the theme. I also started using the sized up toilet papers as a kind of paper towel holder, if that makes any sense. And of course, again, more nautical inspired decor, maybe some lost maps. We have like a message in a bottle type of setup, just again fitting more of that vibe. But moving on over here, we will have a view of the staircase going up, and we'll explore the second floor momentarily. Heading up to the second floor now, we do enter the large recreational space, and this is a super fun area for your Sims to hang out. This room over here was originally intended to be a pool/billiards room, but alas, I do not have that pack. So hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of foosball instead. We do have another jukebox, and we have another flat screen there as well. So if you're not into foosball, you can at least hang out on the couch and perhaps do some channel surfing. Now, as you guys can see, there are 2 sets of double doors leading into the next room, and this is what I call the chill room of the pub itself. Now, if you want to escape the music, escape the noise, this is probably the best spot to do so. So you do have a place to play a round of cards, maybe some chess, and there are even some books on the side as well. As you can see, I pretty much created these built-in cabinets and ottomans. Super fun and easy to do if you guys ever want to do it yourself. You pretty much just grab a smaller cupboard or cabinet, you drag it down to the ground, you select the base game ottoman, size it down, hold Alt, and pretty much situate it into place. So really fun, beautiful effect. And of course, here's just a last look at the decor in the pub. So looking at the lot specs as a whole, this is in fact a 20 by 15 lot, so this is a very small versatile lot and should also fit the pier scene in the Brittleton Bay world. The lot type is of course set to a bar, so it's a really great place for Sims to hang out. They will definitely use and tend to the bar, but you can obviously change this to a restaurant if you do have the dine out pack and can include those essential objects. Now in terms of packs, we use 4 packs this time, so we still stick with our limit. This build obviously incorporates Space Game, but it also uses content from Get Together, Island Living, Cottage Living, and the Jungle Adventures pack. Alright guys, and that is a wrap on the Old Mariners pub in the world of Henford on Bagley. Now Sue, if you're watching, I really do hope you enjoy how this came out, and I do hope it was in line with what you had in mind. Now if you guys do enjoy more rustic lots like this one, or if you enjoy fun community lots in general, definitely let me know in the comments. You guys know I love hearing all of your thoughts and feedback. Now in other news, we do have in fact the special holiday build, and that is coming this weekend guaranteed, so please stay tuned for that. I really hope you guys will enjoy that as well. And with that said, this has been 𝗧𝗛𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏